Okay, one and all, just a quick review for you guys today. One of my single reviews, as the Wildhearts have just dropped Dislocated, the first single from their upcoming album Renaissance Men, which in turn is their first album in 10 years. They've given us a little taste, a teaser if you will, with the first single, Dislocated. The album itself is going to be released on May 3rd. This one kind of crept under the radar. Wildhearts are without a shadow of a doubt one of my favourite bands from back in the day. Absolutely love the Wildhearts, and I've been following Ginger Wildheart's solo career. Without a shadow of a doubt, one of the most underappreciated songwriters of our generation. Why the guy isn't nuclear, I don't know. He's just a prolific and genuinely damn good songwriter. I don't know why more people don't know about him. Probably because he's honest and quite often deals with a lot of dark themes that maybe people don't want to deal with. God bless you, Ginger Wildheart. In preparation for the song, I'm just going to quickly read out a few things that I saw on the Louder website. I think that's Metal Hammer, basically. Dislocated is a song about mental health issues. The Wildhearts have collective experience in this field and hope to draw attention to this issue. Very noble cause. We think it is very important for sufferers to reach out and talk, and for non-sufferers to regularly check on their friends and family. A simple phone call could save a life. Ginger Wildheart is no stranger himself to depression and suicidal thoughts. It was quite well publicised a few years ago with the suicide attempt that he went through himself. Luckily for all of us, he's still here to carry on his good work. And I think all of us have been through depression. Very real thing, mental illness. Also, he chronicled a lot of that in his previous solo album, which came out last year, Ghost in the Tanglewood. For this upcoming Wildhearts release, we get the classic lineup of Ginger Wildheart on guitars and vocals, CJ on guitars and backing vocals, Rich Battersby on drums, and Danny McCormick back on bass. And once again, without further fudge, to the song. After some brief feedback, we get a very metal-toned punk riff before Ginger joins in with some very aggressive vocals. All the while, the enemies are waiting round the corner. So alive, yet dead inside, but no one tried to warn her. The riffs are infectious, as you would expect from a Wildhearts song, and then we get a typical, which is a good thing, catchy anthemic Wildhearts chorus. Dislocated. I feel dislocated from your world. One of the things I absolutely adore about the Wildhearts, they always have those infectious, catchy, pop-punk style choruses that just drill themselves into your brain. And the way they do this about really dark and sinister issues as well, I've just always admired them for it. Again, I think that's probably one of the reasons why maybe Ginger isn't as revered as he fucking should be. There follows a mellower section before the song yet again builds to another huge, catchy bit. Don't leave me. Don't leave me. Baby, don't leave me alone. I'm sure you can picture that the song itself is far catchier than I'm giving it justice. We get another variation on the verse-chorus structure that has already been established in said song that I'm still reviewing right now. It has to be said that I enjoyed this song very much. Sadly, I didn't know that this album was even coming out. I just happened to stumble across it. It's kind of quite a sad thing that a new Wildhearts album isn't front page news. The Wildhearts, one of Englandhamshire's greatest bands, one of our greatest exports, and not enough people know about them. So let's change that. May 3rd, I believe it is. Renaissance Men, Jesus is Windy. First album from the Wildhearts in 10 years. I, for one, am very much looking forward to it. Cannot wait to hear it, and I will 100% be reviewing that album when it comes out. I'll be back in a couple of days with my review of Puppy, the Goat. This is an album that actually came out in January that sadly I missed, but I've had a number of people requesting that I review this album. And we've got a huge amount of albums and releases coming out over the next couple of weeks, so the channel's going to be very busy. We've got the new Dream Theater album coming out on the 22nd. Devin Townsend is going to be releasing the first single from his upcoming Empath album, which I'm hugely looking forward to. That one's going to be called Genesis. We have Claypool and the Lennon Delirium. Looking forward to that album a lot. Psychedelic mix of Primus and the Beatles. How can you not love that? There's a huge amount to come. If you haven't already, make sure you like and subscribe. I've already said that, but fucking do it. And yeah, I'll be back in a couple of days with my review of Puppy, the Goat. God damn it.